In the grand stage of life, we often marvel at the metamorphosis that takes place around us. The caterpillar blossoming into a butterfly, the seed sprouting into a tree. But have you ever stopped to consider the most incredible transformation of all? The transformation that each of us, as human beings, undergo from the innocence of childhood to the wisdom of adulthood. Today, we're about to delve into the fascinating world of transformation that turns a boy into a man. No, it's not about your first shave or your voice breaking. It's about the less talked about, yet absolutely essential steps that take a boy and mold him into a man. Ready to dive into the mystery of growing up? Well, you better be, because this journey will be more thrilling than any adventure you've ever embarked on. Part 1. Personal responsibility. Imagine you're on an exhilarating roller coaster ride. You've been excited for this, waiting in line, eagerly anticipating the thrill. But once you're strapped in, you suddenly realize that there's no driver. It's all on you. How you handle the twists and turns, the highs and lows, it's entirely up to you. Growing into a man is quite like this roller coaster ride, and the first element that makes it so is personal responsibility. As boys, we find comfort in the backseat. Decisions are made for us, meals magically appear at the table, clothes get laundered and neatly folded in our drawers. It's as though we have an invisible chauffeur driving us through life. But one fine day, the driver steps out, and the wheel is handed over to us. We become responsible for our actions, our decisions, even our meals. This transition can be overwhelming, sure. There's a sudden awareness of the consequences of our actions. There's the realization that mistakes can't be passed on to someone else. And there's the understanding that success, too, is our own responsibility. This acceptance of personal responsibility, this shift from being a passenger to becoming the driver, is our first step into manhood. It might seem daunting, but it's also incredibly empowering. Because when you're at the helm, you're not just following a path. You're charting your own course. And that's what becoming a man is all about. Part 2. Emotional maturity. Imagine you're a painter with a palette of emotions at your disposal. As a young boy, your canvas might be chaotic, filled with blobs of uncontrolled feelings, impulsive strokes of anger, reckless dabs of happiness, and overbearing smears of sadness. But as you grow, your painting starts to change. You're no longer splashing colors haphazardly. Instead, you're creating a masterpiece with deliberate strokes, expressing a spectrum of emotions in a balanced and meaningful way. This is emotional maturity, the second transformational factor on our journey from boyhood to manhood. Emotional maturity is not about suppressing emotions. It's not about wearing a stern poker face. Neither is it about pretending that real men don't cry. Emotional maturity is about understanding and managing your emotions, allowing yourself to feel without letting those feelings control you. As we mature, we learn that it's okay to be vulnerable, to admit when we're wrong, to ask for help when we need it. We learn to express our emotions without fear of judgment. We learn to accept and love ourselves, with all our strengths and weaknesses. And most importantly, we learn to empathize, to step into someone else's shoes, and see the world from their perspective. Emotional maturity paves the way for healthier relationships, not just with others, but also with ourselves. It allows us to navigate through life's ups and downs with grace, humility, and resilience. This emotional intelligence, this ability to understand and handle our emotions, marks the transition from reacting like a boy to responding like a man. So, as you evolve, remember, it's not just about growing up, it's about growing inward, developing a deeper understanding of your emotions, and using that knowledge to build a balanced, fulfilling life. Part 3. Financial independence. Picture yourself stepping into an enigmatic labyrinth. Each twist and turn unravels a new mystery, a new challenge. This labyrinth isn't filled with monstrous minotaurs or hidden traps. It's laden with numbers, statistics, profits, losses, investments, and savings. This is the labyrinth of financial independence, an integral part of our transformation from boyhood to manhood. Imagine as a boy, you're standing at the entrance of this labyrinth, looking in with a mix of curiosity and trepidation. Your experience with money has been fairly straightforward until now. You receive an allowance. You spend it on things you like. Maybe you save some of it for something special. The labyrinth of financial independence seems distant, complex, maybe even a little scary. But as you grow, as you edge closer to manhood, you find yourself stepping into this labyrinth. It's not a sudden plunge. It's a gradual, inevitable progression. It starts with small tasks, maybe a part-time job, a first bank account, or a budgeting exercise. As you venture further, the labyrinth throws bigger challenges at you: taxes, loans, investments, retirement plans. It might feel overwhelming. The labyrinth is intricate, and the path is not always clear. But each challenge is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to grow. Financial independence is more than just earning money. It's about understanding the value of money, making informed decisions, taking calculated risks, and learning from mistakes. It's about knowing when to spend, when to save, and when to invest. It's about understanding that financial independence is not the end goal, but a means to an end, a tool that allows you to shape the life you desire. As you navigate this labyrinth, you'll stumble, you'll hit dead ends, and you'll encounter setbacks. But each setback is a lesson. Each dead end is a chance to reroute. And each stumble is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. Over time, you learn to embrace these challenges, to view them not as obstacles, but as stepping stones on your path to financial maturity. Ultimately, financial independence is not about conquering the labyrinth, but about learning to navigate it. It's about gaining the confidence to make your own financial decisions, the wisdom to manage your resources effectively, and the courage to take responsibility for your financial well-being. So, as you venture deeper into this labyrinth, remember, it's not the destination, but the journey that shapes you. It's the choices you make, the risks you take, and the lessons you learn that transform you from a boy standing at the entrance of the labyrinth into a man who navigates it with confidence and competence. Part 4. Respect for others. Imagine yourself standing on a bustling city street, watching people rush past. Each person you see is a story waiting to be heard, a puzzle waiting to be solved. As a young boy, you might have been too absorbed in your own world to notice. But as you grow into a man, you learn to value the incredible diversity of the human experience. This understanding and acceptance of others is the fourth pillar in our transformation from boyhood to manhood: respect for others. Respect for others is like a universal language that transcends cultural boundaries, age differences, and social norms. It's about acknowledging that every person has their own journey, their own struggles, and their own triumphs. It's about treating people with kindness, empathy, and yes, respect, irrespective of who they are or where they come from. But respect isn't just about others, it's also about us. By showing respect for others, we showcase our own character, our principles, and our understanding of human dignity. We signal to the world that we're not just grown-ups in size, but also in spirit. So, as you stride forth on your journey to manhood, remember to carry this powerful tool of respect with you. It doesn't cost a thing, but its value is immeasurable. For it is not just our actions, but our attitude towards others that truly defines us as men. Part 5. Purpose and goals. Imagine you're the captain of a ship sailing on the vast open sea. As a boy, you might be content just to float along, letting the wind and the waves dictate your path. But as you transition into manhood, you understand the need to set a course, to have a destination. This drive to chart your path, to have a purpose, and to set goals is the final and perhaps the most significant step in our journey from boyhood to manhood. Having a purpose is like having a compass in life. It gives you a sense of direction, a reason to strive, to overcome hurdles, and to keep moving forward. It's not just about having big dreams. It's about making a concrete plan to turn those dreams into reality. As boys, we might float around aimlessly, living in the present without a care for the future. But as men, we understand the importance of setting goals and working towards them. We learn that success doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of careful planning, relentless effort, and unwavering commitment. Finding your purpose might seem like a daunting task, like looking for a needle in a haystack. But the truth is, your purpose isn't hiding. It's waiting for you to recognize it, waiting for you to seize it. It's embedded in your passions, your strengths, your dreams, and your values. So, as you navigate through your journey to manhood, remember to keep your compass handy. Let your purpose guide you. Let your goals inspire you. Remember, becoming a man isn't just about reaching a destination. It's about enjoying the journey and growing with every step you take. Your purpose and your goals, they are your guiding stars, illuminating your path, leading you from the world of boys into the realm of men. Well, we've come to the end of this enlightening journey from boyhood to manhood. But remember, transformation isn't an overnight process. It's a continuous journey filled with unique experiences and life lessons. So, wherever you are on your voyage, remember to embrace the change, to learn, to grow, and most importantly, to enjoy the ride. If you found this journey insightful, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more such thrilling voyages into the realm of personal growth and transformation. Until our next time, keep evolving.